Okay, I'm going to walk you through some of the apps that you're going to be able to use in the New Zealand folder. Some of these are just for learning, some of them are just for fun, they're games. But what we're going to do is kind of save these for if you finish your other projects, you can use these to enrich your learning over the culture. The first one I want to show you has some cool music, and I'll just kind of show you the basics of this one. I'm going to click next. And this is kind of showing us in New Zealand some really cool things. It kind of gives you a little intro at the beginning, and you can read about it down there in the bottom. And what I'm going to do next is click over here on this little house. It's going to take me inside. Actually, this isn't a house. This is a kind of like a temple. And I'm going to let you read this. It's a carved house. Now, once you're inside, you can click on some of these panels to learn more about them. And as you do that, as you learn about each little part, at the end, when you're all the way done going through, then you can actually take a quiz. Okay? I'm going to move on to a new app just to kind of show you the next one. This one is a pretty simple one. It's a puzzle one. Really cool. There's a lot of different puzzles. If the ad pops up, click the X. You don't want to play that. I'm going to click play. Pretty much all of these are animals you'd find in either Australia or New Zealand. So to do the puzzle, find one that you like. I've done this one before. It's pretty cool. You can change the difficulty level to make it harder or easier. Click play. And then basically you just click on the two boxes that you want to trade spots with, and it swaps them until you get the whole thing put together, and then it records your score. Okay, now for the next app. This one is a learning app where you can go through and learn about the different flora and fauna, the animals and plants that live in New Zealand. The one I want to show you is the kiwi. This is a nocturnal, flightless bird. It is a symbolic emblem of the country. New Zealanders sometimes will call themselves Kiwis, and this bird, it only exists in the zoo and in captivity. Since it's nocturnal, that means it only comes out at night. And it is, you can read about it here. It's really an interesting animal. Okay, going on to the next one. This one shows you the marine life, or the animals that you'd find in the oceans. I remember whenever I was a kid, so many students that were my age used to say they wanted to be marine biologists when they grew up, even though we live in Missouri and we're not anywhere near the ocean. If you moved to New Zealand, you probably would have a lot better chance of becoming a marine biologist. If you're interested in animals that live in the ocean, check out this app. It's really, really cool. There's sharks, there's stingrays, there's all kinds of things. When you click, this is called the John Dory. I'm just going to click on it. It tells you facts, it shows you where you'd find it, it tells you if it's endangered. So this one's really more just about learning more about the animals. The next one, okay, so this one is called Kiyotaki, Kiyotaki, and it's a really fun game. So I want to walk you through it here. I'm going to choose guest. So I haven't really had a chance to do much, but I know you're going to click on that little pink thing, and this is going to start level 1. And there is a long intro, but I want you to watch it because it's really interesting. It tells the story.
Te kore te whiwhia, te kore te rāwea, te kore ia, te kore te wiwia. Nā te kore, te pō nui, te pō roa, te pō uri uri, te pō kere kere, te pō tifa tifa, te pō te kitea, te pō tango tango, te pō whā whā, te pō namu namu ki tāia, te pō tahuri atu, te pō tahuri mai ki tāia. Ki te whaia, ki te ao marama. Tihe mauri ora. Hei whiwhi te taumata kai te aki, me āwhina, me te aki koe ngā kaura I roto I ona o rangatanga, I roto I tōku whare. Ka timata mai te kaura I roto I tōna he kitanga, ā, ka kauāti ki te papa, ka tatari ki te tipu mai ki te ao. Au e, kua tahi mai ētahi tora I ngā heki. Hei kai te aki, me āwhina koe ngā heki ki te kohi, ngā heki kua tahi I ngā tora. Ko au, ko tangaroa, me I noi I runga I a koe, kia au tāia.
Okay, so that's basically the Kiyotaki. That's that one, if you want to try that one out. So there's a few that I found online. As far as apps, I would love for you to try them and see what you think. Enjoy!